you were me and I were you for just a day or maybe two, then maybe you and maybe me would see the me that you were too. You see, the you I see you try to be never ever speaks to me. See, if you knew the me I am or I could know the you be, I think we would eventually discover we like broccoli. Yeah, we could form the broccoli bunch, invite each other out to lunch, share our little broccoli trees, cover them with melted cheese. But you pass me by without a smile, as if I were a crocodile, then look the other way in case you see the me that's in my face. If you could wear my sneakers, you might have to plug your nose, and I could wear your shoes even if they scrunch my toes, then maybe you and me could see the us we never got to meet, the you and me that might have found more broccoli to eat. Now that's a book called If You Could Wear My Sneakers, and if you could wear my sneakers right now, I think you would know that Peter Zofsky is up there somewhere very, very, very happy with what happened here in the last 2 days. So I had the wonderful honor and privilege of being interviewed by Peter back in 1989, and he's really the reason why I ended up having a career and ended up making a lot of kids happy and some of their parents too. So what I have done over the years when I've been Poet Laureate, and I have to thank Literacy Nova Scotia for asking me again, and it's a great honor, and I don't take it lightly. But I always want to do something fun because Peter was a lot of fun. He was my friend, and I know his mom was a children's librarian, so we kind of had a special bond because I write mostly children's books. So I try to do something fun and get you to engage with me, and then I do something that kind of, I hope, brings home the meaning of what Peter cared so much about, which was literacy, which meant giving people a voice and saying to them that their story and their life was important. That's the end of literacy, that people get to have a voice that counts, that people get to tell their stories, that they get to make a difference. So, you have to help me. It's a tongue twister. It goes like this. It's called the Bell Bay Chant. It was a Bella, 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 beautiful Bella, Bella Bay day. It was a Bella, 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 beautiful Bell Bay day. How many beers have you had, and can you say that?
What?
Lots of bellas and lots of fellas, teeing her high, letting her fly, an abundance of birdies, of beautiful birdie queens, high fives, fist bumps, happy dancing on the green, shooters of beer, wild things go. Look over there, that's Zach the Pro. It was a Bella, 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 beautiful Bella, Bella, Bay, Bay day, a Bella, 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 beautiful Bell Bay day. Can you repeat that after me? Just once, say, it was a Bella, 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 beautiful Bell Bay day.
Beautiful Bell Bay day.
Okay, so you can think about that. What we say in the world of literacy is that if you let words be delicious in your mouth and have them fun to say and to taste, you're starting fluency, which is the beginnings of literacy, because we can't learn to read and write until we love the sound and the taste of words in our mouths. So it's all connected. And those of you who we were talking about numeracy today know that that's a whole other part of literacy. But here's the poem I wrote for you today. I never know what's going to go in the poems. I ask a lot of questions, but at the end of the day, I just have to kind of go. You have to realize writing a poem in an hour is a bit of a challenge. It's not a masterpiece, but you all inspired me to write this today. It's called The Edges of Things. If you only look straight ahead, up and out today, to that fair way, oh please show me, how can we travel the fair way? But if you only looked out and saw green fields, blue sky, white caps on water, the way the breeze ruffles the feathers of that sharp-beaked crow, the way the wind heaves a heavy sigh, parts the grass, opens a trail that just as quickly disappears, if that is all you saw, perhaps that would be enough to remind you why we're here, to open trails of learning that will not disappear. Because yes, things change, but some things never change, except at the edges of things, except at the spaces in between. And friends, if all you heard today was the caw of those crows, the chirps, the rills, the whistles, the trills of birdsong, the laughter of friends all around you, perhaps that would be enough to make your heart glad. But then maybe you'd realize that there was somewhere someone who wanted to sing in the chorus, but they didn't have the key, the tune, or the language. And that might be enough to remind you why we are here after 20 years here. keep coming here, why we must keep looking and listening to the edges of things, to keep searching in the woods like we do for the balls to those we have lost. Look to the side. See those on the sidelines, sideline grounded butterflies, unable to fly until someone lifts them ever so gently and coaxes them to fly. You see, we see when we look at the edges of things that we are at the edges of things, the edge of the Atlantic, the edge of Canada, and we are home here at the edges of things. We teeter-totter here too, hover here. The way the ball sometimes just rolls, just misses, and just goes past that edge. We are at home here, where things keep changing, where some things never change, where the wind can blow kind behind our backs, or fights us, wants to be a scrappy wind and blindsides us, finds us gasping for a moment, and then yes, we see the beauty in the spaces in between, the gaps that open up, the branches of the tree. We might see that bald eagle overhead, that chipmunk scurrying, and we might see the silent ones. So yes, look ahead and up and out, but don't you see what you've done? You have made a circle, like a hug, around those who live at the edges. This is the fair way, this circle of giving. This is the fair way, our reason for living.